So the white essence, this quality, the will, we call it the will, what gives us self-confidence, is revealing us reality as such. In that way, we can trust. We know how things are, and we can trust reality because we see it for what it is. We can trust the ground because we know that the ground will hold us. There are people maybe have theories that gravity is an illusion, force of gravity, we don't know what it is, a bunch of philosophical things, but in our direct experience, the ground is holding us. We can trust that if we lay down, we're not flying away. Simple. So when we see reality for what it is, we can trust it because it's like that. It's obvious. Things are not going to work another way. So here we take advantage of this quality to talk about how the ego is building a virtual reality that is built upon reality and often can be very far from being real. The earth was flat, the earth is round, so we have so many wrong belief systems about reality we add and we have. And not just reality, physical reality. That's easy to deal with because now science is quite advanced. But psychological reality, our beliefs about ourselves, that we cannot do something, or that only I can do these things, I'm the best, or I'm the worst. So the beliefs about ourselves, in reality, they can be very far from real. And we try to get comfort, to get support by leaning on our beliefs about ourselves. Look, I'm so-and-so, I can do this, I have this amount of money, I have this, and so I'm safe, I feel grounded. I rely on my beliefs about rather than relying on what I was saying yesterday, the immediacy of my being and reality now, instinctually. I rely on me first, and then on all the things that I can do to support me better. But psychologically, sometimes we are finding support on, for example, the beliefs that we are belonging to a certain religion, certain society. So many stories that that people live in a miserable condition, trusting in the afterlife, that they will have abundance when they die, they go to paradise. People have strange belief systems and feel support and confidence in leaning on those belief systems. And we all are the same. We are not so obviously naive. Our belief systems are very sophisticated. And to some extent, we're all leaning in some kind of mental constructs that gives us sense of self-confidence. And of course, when those things are crumbling, we feel so shaky because we don't feel the connection with the immediacy of our being, that is a real support, the real ground of reality. So when all my dreams are broken, I feel collapsed. I feel like, now what do I, you go around and say, I'm finished. People look at you, but you're fine. No, you don't know. You don't know what happened to me. I lost this, I lost that, but you're fine, look at you, No, it's a fact. So those belief systems, they are props. They are a sort of support system which is not based on reality. It's based on construct, philosophical, psychological construct. So we are challenging that. We are challenging our beliefs about ourselves so that we can regain connection with the real self, the immediacy of being me. So firstly, we need to build the capacity to get off the construct and come to reality. Come to being here. Without saying that is all wrong, it's just, it's what it is, it's construct. Is a useful construct that I may be able to use, but I cannot rely on this 100% because it may change. So I know that I have planning capacities, I have all of that, but they may not work out, they may not be totally true. And the reality is me, reality is here. And then I can become so intelligent in changing plans. If something doesn't work out, I can find another way. So it's not that planning or the mental capacity is wrong, it's that we get stuck with one way most of the time. And this is my way. You should cook spaghetti that way. Italians, they cook it like this. Everywhere we go, we try to teach everybody how to cook spaghetti that way. Become stuck only one way. And then it becomes so difficult to make it, without being flexible, to always make things happen one way. So here we see that we let go of the obsession of knowing what works the best. This is my way. And we say, well, there may be another way, better way. And we constantly upgrade our ways of doing things, of being ourselves, of supporting ourselves. While the ego tends to make religions out of everything. Spaghetti, you cook them this way. Only Italians can do the spaghetti. Then you go to England, everybody's complaining because they are too hard. They're not cooked. And then you try to preach with them, tell them, no, but you don't know. But they don't like them like that. So the ego makes all these ways of supporting itself by rigidity, like we were saying yesterday, get stuck. One way works, let's do it like this. Then things are changing, times are changing, somebody comes with an innovation, they say, oh, no, that's not, innovation is not good, it's not, we are fundamentalists, the only way is this way, there is only one way. But the White Latifa gives us the capacity to be present, moment by moment, with our experience as it happens, and reality. I mean, this sounds like simple, but it's a big deal. Most of the humans, when things become difficult, they check out. Oh, okay, let me have a beer. Let me go for a cigarette. It's too much now, let me have a break. We generally try to skip the difficult things, pause them, deal with it later, and we don't stay with reality as it happens. And then slowly we live in that virtual reality that we can do, we're free, we can do what we want. Relationships is like whatever, we have some stories. And then we skip the chapters of life. And the least that can happen to us is that we miss out. We miss out on so many things. And we live in some sort of delusion, psychological delusion about life and about ourselves. So this quality that we presented it as self-confidence, the capacity to, of course, to do things in life, but doing things in life starts from being in life fully. So the ego is trying to do things in order to be, we say it, trying to be somebody, to be successful. We are saying that we are already someone, so we don't need to do anything to be ourselves. We can be ourselves, and then we can do things. So we can be connected, we can be who and what we are, and then see what we want to do from this. So the personality structure is a big kind of, that's why they say it's an illusion and it's a dream, because if you think about it, we are really looking at reality from the wrong angle. We are nobody, we need to become somebody when we will become successful. Plus, we have beliefs about reality and what that means. So it's big. You see poor kids going to university, going into life, think, okay, I will be someone, and they're already so amazingly beautiful, amazing. It's like you're genius. You're like, wow. No, you will be, and only if you're as much as the top ones, you can be some, otherwise you're nothing. God. So imagine going into life, into society with that kind of pressure, with that kind of distorted idea about ourselves. So firstly, we are learning and recognizing this being that is happening here in the moment. And it's so magical because it's not magical, it's sacred. Like when we enter reality, as when we come into this room, there's a sense of, it's like a holy place. Like we're all here together, we come enter in silence, in our being connected, present, it feels like a temple. It has a certain sacredness, our being. So this very simple reality, down to earth, just this simple room with this us here together. When we enter reality fully, it's sacred, it's so beautiful. But we were saying yesterday, the ego is constantly seeking some excitement. Where is the party? Where is the fun? And the fun becomes headache after a few drinks, the day after. So the practice is exemplifying the capacity that we have to let go of the narrative, of the philosophy of our ego about what is life, who I am, what should be doing, what should be happening, and coming to being here and see what happens, what do I want to do in life. So traditionally, the spiritual tradition, they say renounce life, just go to being and stay there. Here we say renounce the ideas about what you should be, you are and should be doing in life. Come to the temple and then enter reality. Go into life and be yourself. Do what you want to do. Enjoy the gift, the kingdom that was given to us. The prophet was saying, the kingdom of God is already here. Paradise is here. We are living in it. All the things are growing. They're so beautiful. There's so much for us there. And we can do so many things. We are free. We can create. So we're saying, yes, come to your being. Come to your spiritual nature. Do not stay in the monastery. Do not hide. Go, enjoy, bring your talents, your being into life. Be yourself. Because if, metaphorically speaking, there was a God, the creative principle, obviously is not some kind of tyrant farming us to hurt us. We're quite free and it's quite pleasant, this existence. It's a gift. And if, metaphorically speaking, if there is a creator, it created us for us to be free, to be ourselves. What is the best we can do is to be ourselves, because there is no one like each other. We are all so unique. So existence, the creative principle, is enjoying so much creating unique things, because repetition is so boring. You know, if you do a job that you have to do the same things every day, it's very boring. If you can do new things all the time, it's so beautiful. So existence, creative principle, creates new, fresh beings, fresh humans all the time, all different, it's amazing. All, you know, like cats, they all have different colors. And the mission is to be unpredictably ourselves, because nobody, no divine principle likes to make copies, like print humans like robots. Just inspirational, I'm talking about, inspirational. But maybe it's true, metaphorically true. We like to see people being themselves. You see in the movie, the guy showing up as himself, maybe stuttering, maybe clumsy, saying I love you to the girl, and we're like, bravo, we get excited. When we see somebody being real, we cheer inside. So our highest aspiration is to be real. And to be real, we need to let go of the ideas of the ego, superego, how I should be, what I should be doing, to be successful, to be somebody. Come here and say, who am I? What is happening today in me? I feel so happy, I want to, or whatever. I feel so sad. I feel whatever is happening. And the superego say, but you shouldn't be sad. You have the gift of paradise, you should be happy. And the superego say, you shouldn't be happy. What is this? It's silly to be happy. You're like a child. You should be doing something with your life. You're a grown-up now. Whatever we experience, the superego comes and say, wait a second, this is not exactly how we should be. Or if it is approving, Then later you say, why you're not like this anymore? So you're walking down here, you feel happy, then tomorrow you're sad, the superego approved you to be happy, and then when you're not, they say you should be happy again. So there is no space for reality of what is happening. So the will, this quality, give us the capacity to be with whatever is happening, difficult, positive, difficult, painful, without checking out. This is the capacity that we have. And we, in childhood, some things were too difficult. We learn now to check out. And some people check out so much that they never enter again. They just alienate themselves from life. Go to their room, read books, and never come back.